So Fox remains the #1 rated cable news network by far. And I believe it's part of it, most of it, is because we set the template for 20 years when we were there. Totally different operation now. Totally different. So one thing that hasn't changed over there is Jennifer Griffin, who is a spectacular Pentagon reporter. And Jennifer got a little upset over the weekend. Go.
And before we get started, I just heard your last guess, and I feel like I need to correct some of the things that Colonel Doug Macgregor just said, because, and I'm not sure 10 minutes is enough time to do so, because there were so many distortions in what he just said, and talking about the West and NATO vilifying Putin and sounding like an apologist for Putin, and talking about how he thinks he knows how far Putin wants to go. I don't think anyone that I've spoken to here at the Pentagon or elsewhere in Western intelligence believes they know how far Putin wants to go.
Well, kudos to Jennifer. Now, why I'm running that clip is not only to show you how gutsy she is, all right, is that it used to be that propagandists would be slapped down hard, and now they're not just on Fox, but on every television news program. I mean, I've told you this time and time and time again. I turn on that set. It doesn't matter whether it's the network morning shows, the late night comedians, the cable news across the board, 2 left, 1 right. Propaganda is just spit out there, and the people running the shows are just sitting there going like this. You can't do that. That's a disservice to the American people. You've got to know enough about the subject that you are involved with as an anchor or a host, that if somebody says something that's propagandistic, you challenge. And that is what Jennifer Griffin was doing. She listened to the interview because it's a bunch of garbage. But why was it allowed to go out in the first place? That never happened on the O'Reilly Factor, ever. I mean, just Google me and any name, throw a name in there and you'll see it. I never allowed that. Difference of opinion? Fine. Propaganda? Never. Google O'Reilly, Barney, Frank. Just watch that. I had to send a message to former Congressman Frank and everybody who supported him when he lied on my program right in your face. And I did. You'd never see that today. Ever. Because, number one, the hosts and the anchors are too afraid to do that because the corporations don't back them. Boom. You create controversy, you're gone. Okay? There are a few who don't fit in there, a few who get strong ratings who say what they want, but a very few. And the second is, you got to know what you're doing. You got to research. I mean, even on the No Spin News, this broadcast, my people, and they're good, okay? They spend most of the day giving me research, backing up. And if I don't think it's credible, I throw it out. That's gone. Which is why are you guys wasting your time watching this stuff? You know, I'm looking out for you. I get letters every day, the craziest conspiracy stuff. Well, I heard that. And I'm going, what? It's everywhere. It's cheap and easy. It makes money. And that's the truth. But not Jennifer Griffin. You see her? She will back up what she says with facts.